afternoon, y'all. Welcome to the Cotton Trail. So, I'm in my feed shed right now. I'm getting some corn and some mealworms to take to my chickens for a treat. You can give them a scratch and everything. That's fine. They have feed in their coop. We have a layer crumble. I use different ones. Right now I have an all-natural Cablanc. I think that's how you say it. Let's see. But it's an all-natural 17% layer pellet. So they have that, and then I give them some scratch and everything. But it was just coming down to get them a treat. It's a nice day. They're all outside. They're not wanting to be in their coop, and that's where their feeder is. So, and what I'm doing is I put a little bit of corn in my bucket. See those are the fly larvae. They're like roasted. They're dead. Honestly, they kind of smell like peanuts to me. That could just be my post-COVID nose talking there. But this is what they look like. They just come from Tractor Supply, Party Flock, Fly Fiesta. Mixing it in with the corn, and I'm going to take them a treat. Now, my feed, I order it from Chewy. I order my goat feed from Chewy I order a medicated feed from Chewy for them. I'm going to be switching them off of the medicated feed and mixing my own feed for my does, because we're going to be breeding them starting in May. I originally had planned on breeding them in March, and then I did the math. I'm like, that will not give me October babies, and that's when I want babies, when it's starting to cool down. What the world? So I redid the math, and there we go. So I've got my bucket. We're going to walk down to the chickens. Ooh, bright sun. It's nice and spring-like today. Guys, I so much begged my husband for chickens whenever we moved here. Chickens and goats, that's what I wanted. I've got 2 acres. I want a couple of goats. I wasn't planning on having, like show goats. I thought I'd have a couple of, or milk goats. I thought I'd just have a couple of backyard goats to kind of look at. And some chickens, which right now my chicken flock is just that. It's just, we just look at them and we eat their eggs. We don't currently butcher our chickens. I think that if we needed to, we would. We're not there yet. I hope to someday start producing some of our own meat. Our birds are all kind of old. I've got, I think, 6 that are a year old, and then I've got several that are 2 years old. I've gotten rid of some. I don't remember how many I have. I rehomed some whenever I got rid of some of my roosters. But I begged for these guys for years, and I finally talked James into letting me have them. And there is nothing like waking up in the morning time and coming down to do chores and listening to your rooster crow. Like, chickens seriously make me feel like a farmer. Having chickens makes me feel like a farmer. Even though that dude right there is kind of a jerk. I'm gonna throw some in there. That way they'll back up some. Alright, back it up. Back it up. Come on. Nope, back it up. I don't just want to go in there and get kicked. He's been a jerk recently. There we go. Now I'll walk in. I don't want to let them out either. We're going to try to get this actually attached, and that door will come down, or we'll use it to split it up. Now these guys are not pets. They're not the chickens that you see on Instagram or Twitter or anything like that are just like gonna come and sit in your lap. They're not gonna do that, but they will come and eat out of my hands. This guy right here, this guy's Tweet. Don't bite. See him bite my finger? Guess I'd rather him bite my finger than. Chickens love treats. Back it up, Chuck. Gonna be a butthead. We'll just pull them out. Let them have them. He doesn't like the camera in his personal space. We'll sit down and look at him for a second. Look at them. Let's go look while they're out here and distracted. See if we have any eggs. Right now we just kind of share our eggs. We don't get enough to sell or anything. We share them with my siblings and my grandma and aunts, and we eat them and we feed them to the dogs, and they do kind of cut my feed bill a little bit. If you actually scramble your eggs up, you can feed them back to your chickens, but right now we don't do that. We haven't really had to. We just emptied this out, letting it air out a little bit. So we've got 3 eggs. What I have here is just a tote with a hole in it. That's what it is here. We just clean this out. I've got to bring some straw down for them. Let's see, nothing there. Which we just collected these this morning, so 3 eggs in a few hours. Not bad, ladies, not bad at all. Oh goodness. It's hard to do this one-handed. I've got to get used to carrying a camera. I'm going to set them in my little pocket there. Take these steps kind of careful. I've got some things up here that I've got to clean up. Isn't this porch beautiful? My husband built this for me because I just wanted a porch in our house that's tall enough to kind of sit on and let my feet dangle off of. Sometimes it's the simplest things just can make a person so happy. But I'll talk to you guys next time. May talk a little bit about chicken care at some point. Not right this minute, but we will. And I'll see you later. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe.